as an old ag labor lawyer for many years, and having worked...
I was just telling Sam, you've been out of being an ag labor lawyer for a long time. Now you're pulling yourself back in.
Yeah, I don't have any choice with this immigration reform with H-2A, unfortunately, and now card check here in California. Certainly something like that would work for agriculture. The problem has always been, how do you get both sides of the aisle to agree on a solution? We got the UFW to agree on ag jobs, or they got us to agree because we all gave a little bit. And what the UFW wanted was a pathway to citizenship. And what we wanted was some other protections because we needed the workforce, whether they had a path to citizenship or not. That's a completely different and separate issue. But assuming that a bill like yours could pass, that would solve most of our problems for our workforce. But the thing we need to make sure everybody understands, and I've been preaching this for a long time, is agriculture is for secure borders. We are for workplace enforcement. We are for employer sanctions. We are for E-Verify. All we ask is that before you implement something like E-Verify and employer sanctions, you give us a basic method of bringing a legal workforce to the United States. Whether that's a guest worker program, whether that's ag jobs, whether it's some permutation. Between those, it doesn't really matter as long as we have that. But for the House of Representatives to push an E-Verify bill for every industry with no understanding or desire to understand that agriculture is completely different. We're only 10% of probably all the illegals in the country, and yet everybody thinks it's all ag. Well, 90% of it is all these other industries that use these illegal laborers. All ag wants to do is just take into consideration the fact that we ask unemployed Americans to do the work, and we don't get any response from them.